Right, so I'm back and I really struggled to find a topic for my next video, but I mean, I guess since the Euros are in full motion, I thought why not do a little Euro roundup. So let's see what happened over this past match week in the Euros. Let's go. So in Group A, we saw the likes of Italy face Turkey, and wow, stunning display from Italy, absolutely trouncing Turkey 3-0 on the night. It's an incredible display from Italy. Turkey, I pitted them as my dark horses and they don't seem to be that strong, but maybe their next match can be a little bit better. Now, Wales versus Switzerland, wow, it was 1-1. And I feel like Switzerland could have done better, but so could have Wales. But that's a massive point for both teams, and we'll see how they'll get on against their other opponents. Now in Group B, obviously the main talking point of these matches was actually the collapse of Christian Eriksen. Luckily he's all good. There's many pictures of him being well and many reports that he's doing well and has recuperated somewhat. So thoughts out to him and his family and all Danish players and everyone involved with him and all of his teammates and friends. So yeah, but sadly, even worse news for Denmark is the fact that they lost against Finland, playing I believe like 2 hours after his collapse, which honestly I don't really like the fact that they played it. They should have played it maybe the next day, but it is what it is, and Finland got the better of them under those circumstances. And yeah, thoughts and prayers to Christian Eriksen yet again. In other news, Belgium beats Russia 3-0 with stunning display from the Belgium outfit without the likes of Kevin De Bruyne. Seems like crickets want to be in my video. Anyways, onto Group C. Now, Group C, we saw the likes of Austria face North Macedonia in a 3-1 victory to the Austrians. David Alaba was sensational on the night. So was many other players in the squad, while North Macedonia was quite lackluster, but I mean, they were able to get on the score sheet, so good on them. Meanwhile, Netherlands were able to get a 3-2 victory over the likes of the Ukraine. They were leading 2-0, yet Ukraine came back from behind to get a 2-2 draw, but in the last few minutes, Denzel Dumfries was able to score a fantastic header from an excellent cross from Nathan Ake, while most of the Netherlands squad was quite sensational on the night, including the likes of Frankie de Jong, Gini Wijnaldum, and Memphis Depay. Group D now, with Croatia facing England. Croatia weren't as good as I thought they would have been, and England weren't the best either, but they were still able to get the 3 points over the World Cup runner-ups. And yeah, 1-0 victory with a fantastic goal from Raheem Sterling. And yeah, England pick up the three very important points. Meanwhile, the Czech Republic was actually able to get a solid result against Scotland. They were able to come out as 2-0 victors with a sensational goal from Patrick Schick from almost the halfway line. So possible best Euro goal already, and maybe even the Puskas winner. Group E now, we see Spain facing Sweden in a rather interesting 0-0 draw. One of the only draws of this match week, so quite surprising that Spain couldn't score, but also Sweden had some pretty good chances. Alvaro Morata definitely should have scored, but so should have Alexander Isak. But still, most of those players did play well, like the likes of Pedri and Alexander Isak himself. Slovakia was actually able to get a stunning 2-1 victory over Poland. Robert Lewandowski missed the mark a few times, and Slovakia was leading, then started tying, but then got the lead yet again from the likes of Milan Skriniar. So good on Slovakia there. Lastly, in the group of death, we saw Portugal leaving it late against Hungary as they beat them 3-0 with 2 goals from Cristiano Ronaldo and 1 from a deflection off of a Rafa Guerreiro shot. Lastly, France faced Germany in a pretty enticing victory. Even though it was only 1-0, France should have easily got the better of them because they had a sensational display with the likes of Paul Pogba coming in with a man-of-the-match performance, playing outstanding, and many other great players that played very well in that France squad. In other news, we saw Argentina draw against Chile yet again in a 1-1 game as Lionel Messi played an instrumental role, scoring a fantastic free kick, but Argentina dropping the ball yet again and ending up in a draw. Also in the Copa America, Brazil were able to get 3 points up against Ecuador in a 3-0 victory where Neymar played sensational. It's all to play for in the Euros and in the Copa America, with the standings looking a little like this. Now, to wrap this up, there's a few transfer rumors that are going around and some transfer confirmations, such as the likes of Sergio Ramos confirmed to be leaving Real Madrid, which is quite interesting. Memphis Depay is quite close to signing a Barcelona contract. And one major transfer rumor, mostly in my opinion, is the fact that Manuel Locatelli could be leaving Sassuolo by the end of the season, or before the beginning of the new season. This has been the Euro Roundup. If you liked, please do like and subscribe, and late.